Underdog one, we were in COB, and I think it was, I had come back from school in Canada, and just in terms of bass, people call me Underdog, like I didn't choose it. And the other people who call it was Chase and Des Michael to me. But I'm saying Casey's the Underdog, just because I guess how everyone else is that always doing better things. And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Because pretty much every project, I was like, just from love one instance, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And that's what Underdog came about. And at the time, Chase and were saying, why you call yourself the Underdog? The Underdog is always Bruce, and the technical definition is expected to. Doesn't mean I even saw one online the other day, it was like the Underdog always wins, and I was like, oh, that's wrong. They could win all of this, but they're expected to lose. And again, being the weak link in the base of the time, that's what Underdog one came about. Then there was Bliss, or BLISS, but even life is something simple. And that, after coming back out a while, after I came from Canada, I started to discover my belief system a little more, which generally grew universal wide, whatever. And Bliss had a lot of sound bites from Joseph Campbell, the late Joseph Campbell, an mythology professor, who again, wasn't like a specific religion. And he compared or gave a lot of his opinions or thoughts with mythology stories. And so mythology, Roman or Hinduism and Buddhism, and that's what this came about, just like I was thinking. And basically, like, all the Bliss is like they keep like not past to say this and a specific amount says this, so that they answer for this, follow your bliss, so to speak. That's what he was saying. So Bliss happened, and it was the first original one. So just with all original beats. So that was the beginning. I was starting to discover who I was on beats. Because anytime you're in the industry, no matter how hard you try, you may think it dropped a little different, but you still can have the fact in your head. So after Bliss, Underdog 2, which is supposed to just be in the street, it's just like Underdog 1. And after a while, it just became all original. Because I had like 30 songs written and everything for the beats. And then I got cool with the guy who produced Bliss, named 3P. From Drum Gang, their production group signed to J Smalls, Southern Smoke. So Underdog 2 just happened. There's a lot of stuff that I get in depth. Now it's Religion Rouge, and again, further discover myself. And the space where I'm in, my music is always the space where I'm in. And so everything on Religion Rouge, I started out by calling it my own version of Christian OJ, even though it's moved from that. In fact, it started that way. That's just where I was. I was doing the substances, the influences that I was doing. Yeah, so that's how that came about. So every project is always in my life at the time, but the change was in my life.
So tell me, what does Religion Rouge stand for?
Rouge is French for red, of course. When you're high in the Bahamas, the colloquial term is being red.
Right.
Yeah, being there's a lot of drug influence on the project is how the Rouge part of the band came about. And while I was still working on planning at like the early stages, one day I was on the patio with Rambo and I in Orlando at the apartment, and I was listening to Channel Orange. And then when I got to Bad Religion, the two things stuck in my head: Channel Orange and Bad Religion. Because I already knew I wanted to push out my next project. It came out to be Religion Rouge.
So now you mentioned you're in bass, but you also want to look like OG, overly genius. How did that come about?
Me and Rambo went to Orlando. Hey, only me heard it rhyme, but that's cool. Me and Rambo were in Florida. We went to the school in last January. And as soon as we went out there, we both knew we were interested in, etc. The fact that it was not just rag, it was not just rap. Like he was even more open mind to something like that. And so we decided that, when we get back, what we learned from graduating from audio school, we were going to do our own thing. And after going through a couple of different titles, I ended up with OG, or we ended up with OG. It was my suggestion, and Rambo agreed to it. After that, I came home, and again, it's supposed to be eclecticism, not just regular artists, regular hip hop. Bass isn't a rap group, as my several friends out of love is in rap. So OG is specifically just a music collective. And again, we wanted to be, as the title said, OG genius, not just anything average. So I ended up thinking about the artists that I wanted on it. So Adria, of course, I always love Adria's music. But I said that I wanted her to be the Janae Aiko to my TDE, though she hates, of course, the comparison decision is just the fact that being a TDE fan those last couple of years, I loved every time they were pushing that, I loved her voice. And so Adrian I worked with Holiday since years ago, and the fact that she's not just average me with either in terms of music, that's how it all happened. I didn't really expect it to be this good or last this long. But it has.
So now going to your fourth project, what kind of people expect? Well, you said it has a lot of drug undertones because it's what you're going through at the time. What can I expect from you, rapping wise, not really content, but your actual rapping skill?
I cannot, at this point, 2014, actually complex can rap, but rap is just one genre of music, and as stereotypical as it sounds, as cliche as it sounds, no artist wants to be boxed in. So the rapping or my vocals on this is just, I just want to go beyond rapping, and it is rapping, but I just want it to be rap. It's just rap, it's just rap. One of the problems on Underdog too is the fact that my voice so much, it's so monotonous. I didn't switch up in the UA, not specifically just switching flows and whatnot, but just nothing different.
And that's a lot of things people say that it's your voice.
Yeah, it just different things happen. It was just straightforward and monotonous. So for Religion Rouge, my rapping or my writing is just like no boundaries. It could be good or bad. To me, it's good. But of course, I think that it could be good or bad, but there's no boundaries in the rap.
Once you told me you became a multifaceted by choice. I mean, you do your own graphics, you mix, you don't master, you can't do everything. You don't master the things that you mix, do your graphics, you record yourself, you write everything. And you said it was by need, but are you getting to the point now where you actually appreciate that you do everything by yourself?
I do. Yes, I appreciate it for the most part. For the most part of the time frame. At the beginning, it was need because nobody was messing with me. Nobody liked me enough or liked my material enough to wanna do that stuff. Didn't have money for studio time, especially over here, because the entertainment industry is not really the entertainment industry yet. And so I had to record myself. And like graphics, because either again didn't have the money to pay a graphic artist, or a lot of us impatient to having to wait for somebody to get things back, having to hope they got what I wanted by addition, maybe having to tell them to send it back, and just the whole run around. It's just not for me. I'm impatient. I'm a lazy person, but an impatient person too. So that's why I did graphics, and then now see I am starting to get into video. So I did the religion video myself. And so yeah, it started out with need, and afterwards it was like, I can't do this, I can just get everything out, I don't have to be tied down or slowed up to anyone else.
You in your own time frame.
Exactly.
Yes, this is the only place, it's the only hold back.
Yeah, but I mean, everything has to get, like, everything has to get done before it'll happen.
So what can people expect beyond Religion?
A lot of stuff. I don't know yet. I have like 2 or 3 more projects planned for after Religion Rouge, but I have idea what I want them to be like, but I can't say yet because all the projects.
You like first.
Yeah, it depends on where I am, and then it depends on how good I am or whatever I want to be good at that point in time. Like every project I have already, including now Religion Rouge, I started out with a simple idea. I just want to do this. Like Religion Rouge is just gonna be a couple throwaway tracks that I had like on the dog too. I just want to put it out, the music out. And as time goes on, because I usually work on projects for at least a year, I end up thinking more ideas, getting more into it, and I just end up evolving into what it is. And as a whole project, I like sunk like life, soul, and blood into this time.
So guys, Religion Rouge is coming July 31st. You don't want to miss it. This has been Who Dat?
Yeah, let me take it back to 2009. I ain't even had a buzz, nigga.